Good evening, lads. Good evening, boys. Dudes. Doodles McSchmoobles. Ugh, I don't know what we're doing today when it comes to this thing, but I'll probably slap it up on the actual tubes afterwards for the lunch. But in the meantime, I thought I'd play this and just set off all of those soundbite things that I like. You know, boys, because sometimes you do have to indulge your own idiocy. Otherwise, were you ever even cracking my jinx in the first place? So I could take an argument that maybe that was worth another mulligan, but we got to behold and we got the stuff, lads. We got the stuff, and it's doing the bubblage. And I don't know about you boys, but bubbled stuff usually leads to classic memes, and that is what we are all in pursuit of. When it comes to a game of Magic the Puberty, that's a pretty good draw. That is not a bad draw, boys. Hey, we're assembling all the parts to create a bucket of AIDS. Wobbly AIDS pussy, confined as they often are, lads. So key is fine, you know, but it can get blown up. I do want to... I mean, those are pretty nice, actually. Right, lads? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 top quackle lads ready for quacking. Yeah, ready for quacking, indeed, boys. So what actually goes in the toilet? I'm gonna plop the big lad. I'm gonna plop the big lad, and I'm also gonna rely on this not being blown up, so that I can use this and do some other stuff. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Lance, it's gonna be okay, sweet. It was always okay, sweet. I'm on the tubes. I'm on the tubes, Lance. Boys, I was always on the tubes. Oh, I could have just played Behold. That'd probably be better. All those lands in a row, though, is pretty good memes. All those lands in a row is pretty good memes, lads. Okay, now we're gonna have to press the advantage and crackety matters. And how do you think that is going to be achieved? Tap these 2 lands down and then try and trigger this thing? I do think that's probably pretty solid memes. I think that's probably solid memes, Lance.
I should have brought more parchment.
Wouldn't you agree? Boys, I know that you would, because I'm on the tubes. I'm on the tubes, boys. Okay, we'll try and fake him out like I've got a counter spell, but as you can see, boys, I haven't got anything except AIDS. And I mean, the abundance of it. It's just good, clean bajinks.
AIDS? Nobody's got AIDS. I don't want to hear that word here again.
Boys, someone needs to inform old Tony Teesh that everybody's got AIDS. Everybody who plays a game of Majinks and has a look at this and says, Dad, how much do they cost? Because I think I might want to get AIDS. Boys, well, they might have AIDS. Lance, they might just have a little smidgen of AIDS. But that's what makes Magic the Gathering the greatest game ever to have AIDS or something. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. I don't know about you boys, but that does sound like a good selection of number wang manga bollocks. I don't know much about you boys, but 10 number wangs is good wanganums, as they say on the tubes. Let's. It was always gonna be classic memes. It was indeed always looking like the memes could be classified, boys. So solve the equation for what? Another take an extra turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can take another turn. And then we can Balaged a time wank for another extra turn for the memes, boys. And then it might just be a case of slapping a bitch on the tubes, but who could ever be sure? So what did I say I was going to get? Just so it doesn't end up in the toilet.
Let me aid your research.
I don't know what it's called, boys. I've forgotten the name of the spell. I'll take this just for the memes, maybe. One with the balls, none of these. What's the 7 mana take an extra turn? I don't know. I don't know, so I'm just gonna have to go Jin Capuche. Well, it was fine anyway, boys. What is it, the 7 mana spell cost called? Alrund's Epiphany, obviously, boys. Guys, epiphanying your own balls. Lance, why weren't you epiphanying your own penile enhancements? It was easy GG's. Lance. Boys. Was it not easy GG's the whole time?
Welcome.
So he keeps looking at my grave. I wonder if he has something. But I can't imagine he does, otherwise he would have done it, surely, Lance. And then it would have been Quack W's or something like that. But, boys, I don't know about you, but this might just be one of those games where a man is outdone by the power of blue mayonnaise in a game of Brawl. And that does seem to be GG or something. But we shall do our best, boys, to do our duty to God and through the age. To God and to all who exist in her benevolent pupillage. This is such balls. If I was him, I would be saying, Dad, this is a load of old bollocks. But it is the world that we live in. And nobody is going to get age today. Except this guy, who has got 8. But that's not my fault. That's some other guy's fault, boys. That's somebody else's problem if you end up with a bucket of pubes. So, at 1.5, 6, 7, so this is the ultimate. I could send that ultimate too, but, you know, who cares? Who cares, boys? We got stuff to do, which is crackety mattress.
Our time together is finished.
Boys, we're cracking the mattress.
Every story is worth
Lance, I don't know about you, but GGXD. Boys, I don't know about you when it comes to a game of Magic. But sometimes you do have to throw your hands in the air and say, boys, like crackety mattress. And this is definitely one of those days. But also, don't get confused, it was also a load of balls. It was total one-sided God hand draws versus do nothing but have 10 mana, so maybe you might get 8. But in the end, boys, was there ever a chance that it wasn't going to be H? I only presume GG's or something. So I also have another turn, if you don't know. Because I'm very good at Magic. Boys.
I would like to ask about any lunar anomalies.
I also have another turn, Lance, and it will be good GG's. Nice snowplow effect. A brand new addition to Magic the Pubening. I cannot believe this guy is just going to sit through all this balls. Hey, boys, I don't know. That's good. Pretty good. Pretty good draw. I don't know about you. Pretty good draw of a game of magic.
To the library.
Let's see if we get properly lucky. Ah, boys. I guess our fun of literally playing Sparky versus a brick wall mixed in with Legs VD's AIDS could only go so far. Boys, but ultimately it was wonderful. And I have to say, GG's, XD's, boys.
Look, I don't know who you are, but you look like a top bloke.
Boys, I never heard anything truer. I am the toppest of all top lads. It was GGGG. He is not a never conceder, Mr. Half-Truth. The man was out the door. After I realized, like, there was no way. If I was a betting man, and I am, I would suggest that he most likely had, I don't know, a way out, but maybe something incredibly good. And maybe he thought, if I just get a foothold, I might be able to get back into it. But ultimately, having 18 turns in a row can be pretty significantly boosty bollocks or something. Turn 1 Esper Sentinel, like every single game of Arena ever. Not suspiciously stupid fake fucking dog shit at all, boys. Not at all. It was always classic magic. 'Twas always the classic of classic magic, boys. Alright, we got some good top decks though. We got some good lands. So, Stroke My Balls and Blow Up All the Peeps are extremely handy, but you cannot compete with this level of virginity. Boys. When virginity has been called to the point where some man is like, how much money can I wobblify my deck for a corporate entity that thinks I'm a twat? You have to say, boys, at the end of the day, 'twas always GG's XD's. Nary was there a day when it wasn't, because AIDS or something. Because AIDS or something, boys. Mismatched wobbly lands in a one-note spunk your dick on the table deck. And I don't know about you, Lance, but I might end up with H. Teffy boys, pretty strong. Maybe I should have. Yeah, I should have put that at the bottom. You want to be cycling with the search. What does that do? Non-creature spells cost 1 more, so this guy's really going for the big taxation sensation across his mum's ass or something. Uro can go in the bin. Uche lands a pretty good land. That's probably fine too. Alright, let's see if this can clear out the fools. Okay, boys. Easy Quacks. Easy Quacks! Absolutely gonna slap this shit on your mum's ass. And it'll be, I don't know what it will be. Cemetery Gatekeeper, 2 mana plus pumps. When it comes into play, don't worry, I already edited, so I was forehand. Oh, okay, sweet! Okay, sweet, boys, you heard the man. You heard the man, boys, it was okay, sweet. Alright, Scryland and a big lad. Leyline is pretty solid for the gods, I suppose. Although it is highly mannered. I guess I need more basics. I guess I need basics or something, boys, but we will have to seize. We will have to seize. I gotta get rid of it. I changed my mind. Okay, it's not a lot better. Shut my balls for the memes, obviously. How could it not have been for the mange, boys? That's the whole point of playing for the mange.
The moon looks intriguing to me.
Alright.
Listen and learn.
What do you think this time? Razor Verge, because I can't do anything. I mean, I'm cycling this if I ever draw it. Alright, boys. How's he gonna get out of these memes? 7 mana, not bad. I don't think we'll be dealing with you. Boys, slap it up on the tubes. Dudes, slap my ass all over the place. As long as it ends up on the tubes, boys. That's what I don't know. That's something. That's what I something. So what is the time? 6:15. I'm going to watch Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen soon. And then what? I guess it's what? 8:30? I need to be going out. Who wants to go out in this day and age, though, boys? Alright, Cyclonic Rift for this is pretty important, but there's no ramp, and he will out-ramp me, so I think we've got to look a bit harder. That's probably fine. Although there's no blue, I just realised. There could be a bit of a problem, lads. We might have stepped a foot in the problem hole. Oh dear, we're looking straight in the gaping maw of your mum's muff. Alright, well, it's fine. It's fine now, boy. Oh my lord, lads! I don't know how we're getting out of these shits. I don't know how I'm getting out of these 8s. So, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the guy is going to out-ramp me, as you can see. He has done nothing but ramps. And I have missed lands because I've got 8s. I think this is all I can do and just squeeze my knob. You know, we'll stick Omniscience in the grave. 1, 2, 3, yeah. I mean, probably just gonna get smashed. But I got Wrath of God, boys, somewhere. But it is a good magic, boys. No lands for the 8th fucking turn in a row. What's this? Something else. Alright, boys. I mean, that's how you lose a game, I guess. 3 mana to 10. That is something that's gonna be difficult to handle. But we will do what we can, boys. That helps. Okay, boys. Pretty good age. Pretty good age. That's a land, boys. Man, this guy is extremely good at magics. Look how much magic he did to beat me. Look how much magic was employed during this game of magics. It's almost worth playing, you know? Like all the other games that we had. Absolutely fun time McGeesh, boys. Every game so far today, one-sided, just pubes. But that's what we like, right, boys? If there's one thing I've learned from reading the bios of Ashlishish Wishish and the Master Legs V8s, it's that entertainment is only, what's the word, relevant. Entertainment is intrinsically linked with winning. So if it's a quality back and forth that you end up losing, boring, terrible, straight in the bin. If it's one-sided, takes 16 extra turns, beautiful. If it's play 55 lands while your opponent is stuck on mana, beautiful. But anything in between, if you lose, boys, absolute waste of time. So against hand discards, it's pretty good to have a 1/2/8. So, you know, we've played this 45 billion times. The answer is always hit your lands priority. Ditch all of your bigger spells and just make sure you hit your manage. That's it. Because by the time all of your spells are gone, every card you subsequently draw will be useful. And every time they draw Thoughtseize when you've got nothing in hand, boys, will cause a lot of age. Which we like. Isn't that right, boys? Of course it's right. I just said it was, and I'm on the tubes. Another lad who looked at £25 for a wobbly boy and said, I'll pay £25 for a mountain. I'll pay £25 for a mountain, Dad. It'll be easy, GG's. I can't even imagine a day where a GG's couldn't be called for 25 beautiful British beans. Or something. I actually don't think this is the right way. But, who cares? Okay, boys.
Here,
Okay, sweet.
have some of my notes.
I mean, I get to draw a card, which is fine. You know, we didn't lose anything. We're chugging along nicely. He didn't want to attack because his penis might have fallen off, which is always good memes. Which is always good memes, boys. Never underestimate the power of a wobbly knob or something. Okay, so what does this do? Destroy target creature and they get 2 maps. Yeah? Yeah? I think so. So you can cast this not twice on the same turn. But I don't think I'm in much peril. So we'll ditch Wrath of God next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna put this away so he can't get it. But we can shatter the matter, boys. And that is important, isn't it, boys? So I want to blow up this hive. But we'll see. Oh, he doesn't know that I've got a stroke of my balls. So blowing up the key is pretty nice. Okay, boys. I think I might go cultivates, you know. I think I might just carry on taking it easy. Just carry on taking it easy. Don't overstretch your pubes. We've got this to discard if he plays the banjo on his knob. And if we have anything else, boys, it should be XDGGs. Or something along those lines. Wouldn't you think? Okay, boys, so take an extra turn, then tap these 2 lands down, I think. Hey, boys, that's something. Don't know what, though, to be fair.
You would make an excellent informant for my study. I have many scrolls of data to share.
Alright, I'm not going to attack because of this hive. You know, it's unlikely that that's going to be the spell. Reveal, you choose an artifact or creature. Okay, we got nothing. It's almost like exactly what I said would come to pass, right, boys? The man's got a load of nothing hidden inside of his balls, and it just ain't gonna work. Because I am indeed a stone-cold memeloid. Alright.
Study yields enlightenment.
That's not bad. That's not bad, boys. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still giving me 2 blue left over for counterspell. Will it? No. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I've drawn a land. I'm probably not gonna die. I don't really know what I'm doing. I still think I want to do this. Okay, boys. It wasn't the greatest load of old willies that ever shabba-doodled. But I'm sure it'll be fine, Lance. Maybe. So, let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably not going to die. Alright, that's easy shits. That's probably easy shits, boys. I mean, expand the sphere can win. Yeah.
Subject is easily agitated.
What do you think we do here, boys? 7 HP balls. I don't think he's going to get another HP balls, though, boys. I think it's going to be GG's X-Squibbles. I think it's going to be GG's with a little bit of X-Squeebs, boys. Slap it up on the tubes. Slap it all up on the tubes, boys. Might have bollocked that up slightly, Lance. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, this is much better.
Hank, I'm worried. Cotton's been acting very gay all week. Maybe you could take him out for some gay time. Nothing gay, though.
Boys, classic memes. Classic memes. If only I was, confident that I could slap this on the tubes without losing my sign-ins. But, what are you gonna do?
Oh no! I filled it with diesel! Oh shit!
I don't know if any of you have seen that episode of what Rick and Bubblers. It is crazy, but it's fun. So Jetmir has just dumped the boys on the field. Just dumped the lads. So I think I'm gonna have to mulligan hard for a Wrath of God. I don't know, the hand seems so manageable, though. I'm going to change my tune. Like, I feel like I'll be able to find... Oh, okay, that was just wrong. I was just wrong, boys. Every now and again, it happens. But I love Magic the Gathering games that are decided on turn 0. It truly makes everything smell like your mum's ass. And we can all rejoice at such memes, boys. We can all rejoice. So if I draw a green land, that's pretty good. If I don't, then I probably am gonna have H, boys. It's looking 8. Okay, boys. Don't throw the billies out with the bollocks, because we might be able to slap a bitch on the juice. So, there's no white at all. Oh, there's white here. So we'll take 1 white, 1 blue. Start working up towards squibbly gibbles and butterdoodies. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, and it's going to be 8. But in the end, it will be extremely rewarding when our balls fall off. And don't tell me you're not excited to see that happen, Lance. It shall be a thing of beauty.
I waited your whole life to tell you this, boy.
Thank you, Dad.
YouTube poops, eh, boys? They were fucking unreal classic Mujiks back in the day. Hey! Boys, just when you thought Cheeks might be in trouble, 'twas GG's XDs. Hey! Just when you thought Whizbangs knew what they were doing when it comes to creating horse shit bollocks.
Let us see if your
You were right,
talents are worth cataloging.
lads. Unbelievable!
Patience
This guy wanted me to draw a card so little he wasted a thing that could have saved him from being blown up. I don't know about you, boys, but I might have to touch my balls, if you know what I mean. What? Okay, I was going to say, one attack. That seems pretty crazy means. So there's no way I can save anything.
I have learned all I can here.
Okay, boys. Good draws. Okay, Lance. Let's see if he's got another one, if he's flinging the first one in the toilet. Unbelievable scenes. Absolutely incredible decisions. He was like, no way am I having my guy have to draw you a card. I'd rather sacrifice everybody who ever existed than die of AIDS. And boys, you do have to look at that and just respect that level of fucking stupidity and AIDS.
I am Tamio. It is an honor to meet you.
So what are we doing next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think you gotta hold this. Wouldn't you agree, boys? Wouldn't you agree? It's just too greedy to do anything else. I think that that's really true, boys. Or maybe I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's have a number wings. Let's have a number wings. I think I could get away with one spell. I think I can get away with it, boys, but we shall see. So, this, he has to attack. Put 1/1 counter on it and gains indestructible. Okay, I didn't think... Alright, you can still do it, boys. So someone can attack, I can block, then I can attack again, fuck around, and then Cyclonic Rift. Whenever somebody... Oh, they're attacking. Oh, okay. I guess this guy's just got a minus. Nope! That was too smart, boys. Minusing and getting like 6 lads would have been crazy, majiks. Much better to let me just draw and him to get 8s. Isn't that a really smart play, boys? Oh, you fucking know-it-all, chicks, you stupid bitch! That is true, boys. It must be said, I am a know-it-all stupid bitch. And anybody who doesn't agree, you can die of AIDS, boys.
Every story is worth listening to.
So what do I want to tap down? See, it's the Legion's Landing that might actually be a problem. It's the Legion's Landing that might cause an issue, boys. And the reason is, if I do it during attacks, this will become a land. Oh, you know what? I mean, we'll just have to fucking sheesh, boys. We'll just have to sheesh and then say GG. Man, all these cards are crazy good. But I guess that's the payoff from having 8s. I guess that's the payoff for having a lot of 8s. What does this do? Something. Alright, boys. At what stage do I use this cyclonic bollocks? During combat? I think that's the only smart thing I can do, boys. He'll have some mana left over to do something.
Oketra's love is your shield.
I don't want this to flip into a land. Yeah, that should be fine. Right, boys. Tap whatever he plays. Play both of these. And that should Yeah, this is it. That's GG's, boys. That's GG's XD's. If ever there was a GG's XD's. Boys, slap it up on my balls. I actually don't even need to do the other thing that I thought about doing. We'll just draw a card.
I should have brought more parchment.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just also assume that I don't need to use this. Okay, boys. Okay, sure. So it's just Emrakul, right? It usually is. That's usually the answer to everything. Once during your turns, you may cast a spell. Boys, we do love casting big boy beefsters, don't we, Lance? We do love casting a bit of horsey beef. Unbelievable stuff. Absolutely incredible. This guy had more of a chance than the other one who left early. Who didn't leave early, sorry. He had much more of a chance, but still, that was going to get cracked. Heroic reinforcements, though, and parallel lives. That's a lot of batterings. He might have even been able to get away with it, you know. What would I have done? I would have cast this and then done nothing. Attack this into this, maybe. Just pass the turn. I would have wasted... And then he probably would have died here. But, boys, we don't need to discover all of the possibilities. We'll just say that I won. I was always going to win. I win every game. It's GG's XD's, and then die of 8. Obviously. So, there's not many lands in the chat. But if there is anybody watching, and there's any decks you see or you remember, or even cards you would like to see, then I can try it, boys. Otherwise, I'll do whatever I want.
Wheels up inside ya, finding an entrance where they can. Wheels up inside ya, finding an entrance where they can. Boring through your mind, through your tummy, through your anus. Heels. 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 Give it up now.
Oh, boys. This one might be a bit of a quacking. This one might be a bit of a beating. It's looking like we might get slapped about. But there is always Wrath of God. Whenever you are on the flip side of age, someone's got 5 mana when you haven't got any plays, there is always the Wrath of AIDS, boys. There is always a Wrath of AIDS. But, I mean, I haven't got it. And I'm like 15 miles behind. But we'll see. We will have to see, boys. So white and a blue, I think. No follow-up, please. But Vorinclex can do the blocks. But I'm gonna get pretty badly punched in the penis, boys. Pretty badly slapped up. But we'll see. I wonder if this is going to be the second game in a row where I basically die before I cast. Not that's the second loss in a row where I can't cast any cards. Or, boys, will it be the first game that is solved, as it often is, by a Wrath of AIDS? I mean, either way, we're going to have to find one quick. That's not quick enough. That's not quick enough, Lance. So these go to your hand. I always... Some other virgin who sees like he might be getting a win. He might be able to call his dad. Before he does, though, make sure you give wizards more money for wobbly shits, boys. His dad will definitely know he worked hard to have been a fucking absent father to be a pussy, boys. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you, boys? Look how good he is. Look how good he is at magic, lads. Oh, must be blocked. Alright, he was really good, boys. I don't know about you, but that is the kind of game that I like to play. Dump, 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 end. Boys. So how long has this stream been? 41 minutes. 41 minutes. I haven't had a single real game of magic. Oh, that was real. What? You think this is just casual because it's casual? Boys, it's almost weird how that works. Alright, well, this is usually meandery dog shit. But we didn't get to go first, and that's all way too big. If your first fucking thing is Emrakul, your deck might be skewed to the larger side, boys. But we will do what we can to get out of the memes, boys. The memes shall be attempted. So it's another game where I feel like I need Wrath of God. I say that so often. I don't know. I don't know, boys. I mean, that's been true since the dawn of Magic's. Esper Sentinel? No, it's that other shit thing. It's the other shit bollocks thing, boys. Yeah, but it's still gonna be Wraths. Money well spent. Has he spent some more money on wobbly tits, though, boys? Probably. So I think I play Midnight Knob before Uro. That might not be right, actually. Because if this gets blown up, I don't know. Does that really hurt? Wobbly lands confirmed, boys. Money well spent, as always. Money well spent, as usual, lads.
AIDS? Nobody's got AIDS. I don't want to hear that word in here again.
Boys, that guy's got me confused with somebody else, because I do want to hear that word in here again. I have no idea why this guy's not attacking. Maybe he's trying to win with some crazy flavor, blow up all my own boys and drain you kind of thing. But he's missed out on at least 4 damage, I would say, by doing nothing at all. And this thing is... it doesn't even cost anything. Alright, he's figured it out, boys. You can attack in a game of Magics, boys. It is almost, like, encouraged. If you're a memer. But we shall see, boys. So I'm going to play... so I put that on the field. I still can't pay for the ley line, can I? Oh, I can, boys. Alright, I think that's probably right then. So, choose a color. Another target creature you control gains Toxic 1 and Hexproof. Alright, well that's gone. We're not fucking dealing with that bitch.
I just want to get in, get out, and finish the job.
Although Swiftfoot Boots, yeah, Swiftfoot Boots is also pretty solid.
Well, this job.
But I'm sure I'll draw Wrath of God, boys, seeing as it's the only relevant spell in this whole game. I'm sure we'll draw something like that one of these days, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 mana. 6 mana, no spells, and this guy's got a small dick. But we will see what we can do about it. We'll see what can be done either way, Lance. Uh-oh, he's having a look at the binding. If he blows up the binding, he gets to steal the wake. And that would be good memes, boys. That would be good memes indeed. But if he can't do that, I might be able to crackety Metroid Lance. Okay. All of this is dog shit as usual. But how am I going to escape actually just losing to this dog shit? It's starting to get a little bit worrisome, boy. Especially with these quality draws, lads. It's absolutely incorrect. Hey, boys, slap it up on the juice. Just about getting a bit hairy. And then at the end of the day, I was extremely good at my jigs. Oh, well, I did all the fucking work, Dad, and then my balls fell off! Yeah, well, I mean, I'll admit, that was one of the shittest games I've ever seen, boys. But that is the glory of a live stream. Anything can happen. And usually it will be shit like that. So I was out on my feet. 4 lands. Nothing at all. But then it was GG's XDs, boys. I was looking for Wrath of God. But in the end, it was the Wrath of AIDS that saved us all from Weenie Lifelink. Absolutely incredible. Alright, I think I have to move away from this deck because it's just kicking out the shittest games. So, I'm very horny for this deck, as some of you on the tubes will have seen. I got some pretty... I mean, it's a land I knew existed, but it's still worth trying, I think. If I haven't got anything else to do... You know, you can use this. It's not going to change the deck in almost any way I wouldn't have thought. Because 4 mana to mill 3, 5 mana, because you have to tap this, is terrible. It's a terrible deal, boys. But if you've got nothing else, then, you know, it's something, I suppose. So this deck has massive flaws insofar as I make 15 1/1s that can't block and don't really do anything else. But we shall always be on the lookout for getting H, boys. Alright, Throne followed by the Tyrant is always optimal, but I do need a green land. I'm sure I'll find it, right boys? Wink wink. To be fair, I shouldn't also say wink wink as though I think it's a gaming flaw. It's probably 50-50 at worst that I'll actually find a land. Virgin wobbly bitch confoined, boys. So I also have to kill this pretty sharpish, but I do have the ways to do it. More wobbly aids, pussy factory bollocks. Confoin the boys. Hey Lance, it was good aids. 'Twas good aids. Although he is going to be able to do some stuff. I think I have to bit a triumph. I don't know, one of these two have to die, obviously. I don't know, is that even true, boys? Because killing one, I don't know what difference it makes. I'm not really sure what difference it would make. We might have to play Magic, boys, with an extremely underpowered deck. We might have to use our old brainy boys. Otherwise we might come down with a spot of AIDS. But we do enjoy a spot of AIDS, boys. Alright, okay. worried for a second. Oh, he could still have removalage. Alright, boys. Well, we'll have to figure out what to do with all that shit. So this can kill Kethis. I don't know. I feel like this is getting out of control again. As usual, boys. I feel like I am gonna die of AIDS. I'm just gonna have to keep developing my own mana. I think that's all I can do. Well, it's not all I can do. I think it's the smartest thing I can do. Alright, so there's Wraths in this deck as well. Yeah, boys. That's what we'll do. We'll fuck about. We'll say GG's XDs. We'll hope that I can draw a Wrath of God. And then I will shave my balls. Okay? Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. So what does this do? Destroy all non-legendary creatures? Okay, boys. Well, we've got to get rid of that shit. Gotta get rid of that bollocks, boys. But how? So I get a free spell that costs 11. It's not big enough. It's not big enough, boys. I really do need a Wrath. Again, it's not like something I normally say, is it, boys?
Before I may sometimes sacrifice.
Bajuka bollocks. I mean, I might have been better off taking a shit. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I also don't think blowing up my ass would have been worth it there. But yeah, it feels like it's Wrath or Bust. You know what I mean, boys? You know what I mean, lads? I feel like it's Wrath or Bust. But at least this is a real game of magic. So let's see. What does this do? Exile Plaza, target legendary gains hexproof and indestructible. That is pretty good, boys. We might have to get aids from that. It might cause me a slight bit of the shits. But we'll have to see. So, we can grab the shit mill land, but I still think it's rubbish. I also don't need that, I don't think. We'll take a temple then, a Westvale as usual. Cavalier? Don't think so. Need an actual Wrath, probably. Bit of Triumph is 2. Okay, boys, let's see if we have a doodle beetle bush beebles or something. Gandalf the Whore. Okay, boys. Who's gonna die? Kethis or this bitch? I think I'm just gonna choose Kethis. I don't know if that is actually right. So 18. I can bring this back. I can bring Decimator back. But there's no boys, Lance. I guess there are a great many things that can be done. But we will have to see. trying to think if there's any way of actually getting full Westvale knobs. I don't know. Alright, well, I'm blocking. No, I can't block that. I mean, I'm still blocking. If you want to go Pompidos, I guess that's fine.
I hope you're ready to lose. Show them how we meet our enemies.
Okay, couple of useless bollocks. It's all fine, I think. Okay, Balla boys. Balla boys. Oh, it might actually be too much, right? Balla is 3. And then that's another 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I might be able to get out of it, boys, without being a memer. I guess we shall see. Okay, Lynch. So I need blockers. Three permanents. Alright, this should do something. Okay, those were solid removal-y boys, but I can grab one of them back. Alright, Lance! We might be able, if we try very hard, to wax our anuses. And won't that be fun, boys? Won't that be a fun game of magics? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. 2 lads and 3 cards.
Remember your training.
Staring down the barrel of a Wrath of AIDS thing. But also staring straight down the windpipe of a fucking dildo or something. Okay, boys. I guess we shall sheesh about a game of magic. So I think that's fine. Okay, no permanents there. So I haven't got enough boys. I haven't got enough boys that give me the horn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 mana. So do tokens go in the grave? Do tokens count as graves, boys? Well, I don't know. I think I don't know what I'm doing, honestly.
Being ruthless has its
So, I don't think I can play Crater Bangs into this open mana. It seems like that's a mistake. I'm just going to hold my ass. So, no checks. Actually, if I'm not going to play this or do anything else, maybe I should play another spell, boys. Alright, now we got I guess we have a slight excess of lands. Alright. That's not a problem, boys. I forgot Gandalf allowed people to flash it in, and that's why everything was sort of slowing down. Alright, he's played an extra boy. Is he going to go for his own sort of wrathy man? Is it the flying thing? No, I don't know. I guess we'll see, boys. I guess we'll see, lads. Look at the top 7 cards. Put any number of non-land permanent cards onto the field. Okay, boys. We can handle that for a game of Mudgeage, boys. Alright, Liliana's not bad. I do fear Settle the Wreckage style cards.
Your course will make an
That's why I'm not just fully going Catapult McBollocks. But we will have to see, boys.
Its loss will serve.
That's also not a very good piece of magic.
I've learned much from your death.
Alright, what do I want? I mean, Emrakul is pretty good, isn't it, boys? We'll grab old Emrakul a bit later on for the memes. Maybe. But we'll see what this guy has that can also crackety matter. We'll see what he also has that can shatter the AIDS, boys. Old dick fingers. Alright, so I don't fear Settle the shits anymore. So I might just go for the Crater Bangs next turn. He's only got 1 card. It's not going to be it. Surely, boys.
To me.
Or is it going to be Cavalier, the white Crater Hoof? That's what he's going to need, boys. If he's not going to end up with a bucket of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana open, boys. It could be memes. It could easily be memes. And you know if it is, the only thing that can be done is to say GG's XDs. There are 39 cards in the grave. Emrakul must surely be one of those boys. I mean, that's not what I meant to. Hey, Lance, that's a bit cheaper and a bit more positive. 8. That's a bit cheaper and a bit more positive in the positivity bobs or something. Right, boys? Of course it's right, boys. Let's see what that last card was. Boys, was it something that could give me a spot of the AIDS? We'll never know, lads. We'll never know. Did I expertly play around Wrath of God? Not Wrath of God. Settle the boys. Or was it just, I'm going to flash in a 3-3? Boys, we will never know. But what we do know is that never mind Kethis being an absolute gangbuster of a commander, it was no match for the Myco Tyrant under the guise and steered at the helm by the world's greatest Magic the Gathering boy, Mr. Admiral Cheeks. Alright, what's the time now? 7 o'clock. I mean, I got ages, but I think I've had enough. 1 hour of streaming is enough memeing. I'm going to slap it up on the tubes for the members. Store, mastery. 1 pack for the boys. No witnesses. That's the same thing that's what's going to come out one day about old Professor Peepers. Each player who controls the most creatures investigates, then blow up all the boys. Good shit. Alright, boys. Until next time, rub my balls.